Well, thanks for trying.
Wash your mouth out with some of the local water, he says. I can only see how that would end well, right? Right?
Or your mouth gives off the ticks, the Geiger ticks.
Yeah, it's like mouth just glows in the dark.
You ever hear about that dude that goes to
I don't
the
even know where
Chernobyl
to
site
begin.
and like swims in the water
One.
and stuff? He
How many of
explores all
them
the
never got
caves
back?
or all
Three?
the buildings.
Five?
I mean,
There's a couple of guys that do
Party is
that,
normally buffet.
but
Cold
I've
jar,
not heard anything
cold
about
food.
swimming in the water. I mean, that's
Okay, fine.
probably.
I've been there too,
I mean,
Drop the flashlight.
maybe,
but get his
maybe not. You know, it may or may not
honestly,
be such a good idea.
As if
right?
something's holding them in. Maybe the octopus
Be
is
some
all up.
glowies.
Anything can
Okay, I'm
happen.
just
Mm.
I had to get back to base to gear up,
You guys are
so
sharing
I
Okay,
didn't have a
very much
chance
so.
to actually do my announcements.
So, Stalker is crawling back online
Um,
Nope.
and sees a bloodsucker dead ahead. He turns back and sees another
so I'm just
I
bloodsucker
busy
forget
with
the
that
guy's
right
name.
now.
Well, says the Stalker,
I forget the guy's
looks
name, but
like
he
a
does. He
lucky
goes to
share.
all the really dangerous areas of the Chernobyl site, and at one point he's got waders on, and he's just going through the water, but it's like you can tell it's just drenching him.
So the reason why I say like that may or may not be such a good idea is because it entirely depends. Like I think most of the radiation is already washed off the surface. You know. Um,
Yeah.
so all right, let me just double check, see how the stream health and everything is. That's looking good. Let's have a look at Twitch.
Oh,
Dashboard. Okay, that's looking good. All right, good. All right. Sorry for that. Just trying to get everything sorted out. Right, so I've done a bit of grinding, and I've done a bit of stash hunting and everything like that, and I have two new weapons. I had the Glatin, which is essentially a PKM, Russian machine gun, and I have the Riemann, which is a vector, a customized vector. And then I've got Valik Lamox's AK-74S because it's got the extended magazine and it's it's a medium range sniper rifle. Plus it has the grenade launcher. And I've got ammunition for all of that as well. So I'm running at 77.2 kgs. I'm a little overweight, but this Vector is very nice. Okay, so we are going to make our way to the DUGA, which was where now again? Assault on the DUGA, right? That was all the way down there, actually. Crap. And you know what? I've actually just spent the last of my money topping up everything, and I can't afford a guide, so I'm gonna have to walk it. Why am I playing in 30 FPS? Because it's better for streaming.
all the pixels.
I don't have the highest quality gaming rig, and I'm also streaming from my gaming rig, so that's why I'm playing in 30 FPS. It makes it smoother, and balances the load between the game and the streaming, because I'm streaming from my gaming rig. I'm also using my card to do the rendering for the streaming. So, right, so I want to get to the DUGA with the least interference possible. So I think I need to go south through there, and then there. So I want to get there with by expending the least amount of ammunition possible. So let's go this way. PKM with a freaking
A joke once
red dot
always
sight on it.
So a rookie stalker asks some better. Ford really
Let's go.
He has
Onward, my
become
dirty
Stalker,
champion.
hide and go seek champion of the worlds.
Because it's not destroyer of worlds. You're just like, you can't see me. And you run off.
Oh god, I wish they couldn't see me. There's so many monoliths walking around now.
Hey, that's monies.
No, not when I'm trying to get to a specific objective and do a specific thing, because that means I'm wasting ammunition and I'm taking damage. So
Oh, he doesn't say the thing.
I know, because he's not duty, you see? He's freedom.
Oh.
Get out of here, Stalker.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, and I'm really sad about that. Like, I don't understand why they had to change it.
He was in every other game. Stupid game dubs.
Man, I hope I get access to like a freaking exoskeleton soon.
Right?
Because damn, man.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you need 4 guns in this game, right? You need something that can shoot long range. You need something that has a close range punch, but more sort of oomph than a pistol. And you need something that you can just lay down lead.
I remember telling you this last game.
Yeah, but you know,
You need a sniper rifle.
here's the thing
You have a
though.
shotgun already.
Yeah, but I don't have a shotgun on me at the moment. How the hell did the back of this thing get hit by a... Ooh, pop, 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 pop. These are bandits. So this is the bullshit. Because I'm in corundum armor. Like, they should not be doing this kind of damage to me.
I think that's more in line with the difficulty you have it set on.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I mean, like, bandits are bandits, right? I mean,
Yeah, bandits are like...
I should be able to completely fucking tank bandits.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Because it got to a point where, you know, even in the first game, it got to a point where it's like, oh, bandits, cool, free money.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Like,
you know,
oh, that's cute. You're using a double barrel, like, you know, 3 football fields away. 300 yards out with a double barrel sawed off. Just good luck.
I mean, I don't really. I should be like shrugging these guys off like it's nothing.
Right.
So like,
Hell, at the end of...
in that sense, like the damage scaling feels wrong. Like, I mean,
Well, it's yeah, that's artificial difficulty. The I think because you have it on veteran, everyone's doing like a lot more damage, and your armor is not a lot more protective than what it should be.
Yeah.
But then again, that falls into the realms of artificial difficulty, and that's it's one of the things that
This is
I hate.
like this is something that the previous games were like really good at, because I mean, like, come on, like when you were running around in like the higher tier Stalker, or like the duty, like the mid tier or high tier duty or freedom suits, you know,
Yeah,
you shrug a bandit off like nothing. Like, come on, please.
like they're popping you with a PM silent or not even a PM silence. And you're just like, oh, that's cute, like
Yeah,
it's just tink 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 off your armor. And
because
you're like,
your
oh,
armor is just like
smart.
flick, 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 flick. You know, like the guys you'd worry about was duty, military, freedom, and
Monolith.
monolith.
Uh,
But you
and
wouldn't worry
renegades.
about bandits. You know, well, renegades was only
I know that's what I was saying.
in
Anomaly.
what's the name, in anomaly.
Mercs kind of hurt.
Well, this is the
Mercs
thing.
hurt.
Like once you got to like mid tier, you didn't worry about the mercs that much either anymore.
That kind of give me a run. They kind of give me a run for my money, but
They can
they were just bandits.
sometimes like you'd get that one merc who's like really well specced out.
Yeah,
Okay, but then all his buddies are running around with like basic shotguns and pistols.
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
You know, so
It was like
mercs are like a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Like you'll come across, like, let's say you're in, trying to think back to like the first game.
Oh, even
Let's say you're in like Yantar, for instance, right? And you run across a patrol of mercs. You'll have like one merc who's in an exoskeleton, okay, with a Sig 500, okay, and he's chewing you up, but his buddies are all running around with AKs, or they had the TR 300s, which is basically a Heckler-Koch. They're like, well, they'll have a pump shotty or a TR 300, and it was just like, nah, I'm not too worried about these guys.
right. And then Monolith shows up and they're using ball rounds, and that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts a lot. Oh, sorry to everyone on the stream if I sound like dog crap, because I feel like dog crap. I think I got thick. I think
You
it's
got
just
thick? You got
I got
thick?
I got so
Just
thick.
how thick did you get, Eli?
Oh, I'm a thick boy.
I had a pretty brutal headache before the stream, but I've taken some stuff for it. Hopefully I don't just
Nice.
pass out midstream.
I will cut us to a commercial break.
And now for a word from our sponsors. We don't have any sponsors.
Are your sponsor? No, we got sponsors. What are you talking about? All the lovely people at home watching. That is our
Yep.
sponsors.
They are our sponsors.
And for viewers like you.
Hold on one second. I need to check something quickly.
PBS days. Man, I miss PBS.
Okay. Right. Apparently they're on their way. We've got a takeout order that's coming, so I've just got to keep an eye on that. Yeah.
Foodie foods.
Food foods. Food.
Food
Ooh,
for thought.
the hell was that?
Like THOTS.
That was a weird visual glitch. Hey, so sorry, I forgot to. We were actually like full on conversation, so Seth came in with his patented Demigorgon.
Oh, oh, yay!
He's really made that his thing now.
Mine's, mine's the Minecraft zombie moan. But I
Yeah.
always like to save it whenever someone does a bad joke or something. I'm just like, like it's the perfect sound for that. Oh, I don't feel good.
Okay, well, I'm going to wait for them to, finish off there. And while I'm busy with this, actually, inventory, please. I don't want to waste the vector. I need the vector for later. So, if I do need to intervene,
Is everything Get him, John, get him.
okay, I didn't need to intervene.
They said Lord of the Rings sucks. Kick their ass.
So I bought myself a T-shirt with the white tree and the elven writing that's in a ring around it, but the roots of the white tree turn into the shards of Narsil. Okay, it turns into the hilt and then the lower shards, like the blade shard of Narsil. And so my wife wore that to work on Friday. And the people at her work are like, oh, look, it's like the Tree of Life. And is that Thai writing? It's like, you uncultured infidel swine.
It's the circle of life. And they just yeet Simba off the mountain.
Oh. Yeah, my sinuses have been weird this week. Like my nose, like the front part of my nose, like the inner like nostril area, it's like so dry. It's like so like completely dried out there the whole time.
Well, y'all are coming into your autumn, though, right?
Yeah. We're in March is officially autumn. Which is spring for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just now, like, it's been really, really pleasant outside, but it's ever so often it still gets kind of chill at night. Like, what would be the equivalency? Gotta do some math. It'd be like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius outside at night, and then during the daytime it's like 20. I guess would be the number.
That's as low as it gets for us in winter, 2 or 3 degrees Celsius.
God, dude, I got like -6, -7 about a month ago, or a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
It got cold, dude. Like, I was loving it though, because I love the cold.
No, I'm not a big fan. I love snow. Like I've only really experienced snow once, but had a good time. Had a really good time. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
Have a good time.
no, I don't like the cold. So like
That's
I'll happily travel to an area nearby that has snow, as long as I don't have to live where the snow is.
Right. Yeah, I remember you said you took a family outing. You had some fun.
Yeah. We drove a couple of like 40 Ks out of town, and there was a valley and a small mountain range there that had where it had snowed.
Fun. I'm only happy when it snows.
Oh, this is not good. I can't maneuver. See, now this is the kind of shit that I was hoping to avoid. because this is taking durability off my guns and off my armor.
They're just messy. Usually it's all attacking you.
Gravio.
I'll learn. Stupid fleshies.
Yeah.
Although I miss cooking them in Anomaly.
Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, of course there's glass shards here.
That's some of the happiest moments I remember is wintertime at my great-grandparents' house and smelling the chimney smoke and going inside and eating some nice warm foods.
Yeah.
I miss that house too. Like, you always have those memories of places you've been, but like, you know,
This
decades
is
ago.
underneath me. Must be underneath the... Let's see what this is. So, yeah, I've been looking at options to heat my house during winter without using electricity, because, I mean, as we know, our electrical supply is not necessarily the most stable. Plus,
Right.
it's become really expensive. And I've settled on a air furnace, but we can't get air furnaces in South Africa. Nobody imports them because, well, you know, we're stupid and we don't. We didn't think about these kinds of things. You know, because we've always had like really good electrical supplies.
Right.
Until, you know, not that long ago. Okay, what do we got here? I'll take the bandages, and I'll take that, and I'll take that for now. I'll take that. And I'm going to leave the rest for now, because one, I don't... Actually, I'm going to put those in there. Is there anything else that you could put down? Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave those there. And then I'll come back for this at another time. I want to untrack this. And then...
Excuse me. I cannot pause and time.
Right. So we'll leave that marker there for ourselves. So I'm going to have to build an air furnace. The easiest way that I can do that is to make one out of a 55-gallon steel drum. Yeah, so the easiest way I can do that is 55-gallon steel drum. And then basically put a sort of plenum, like a galvanized steel plenum box over that. And then I'll bring like cool air in from the house. It gets heated inside the plenum box, and then that gets pushed out into the roof, into the ceiling void, and then have vents that come into the different rooms. Yeah, you see, the problem is I have a really small house, like really small house, okay? And I mean, we don't have a lot of space to do anything inside the house. So I can't use a a stove. I'd love to have a wood-burning stove in the house, but there's nowhere to put it. All right, because you can't just plop down a wood-burning stove. You need some space around it, especially if you're having things like wooden desks and that kind of stuff, you know. And I just don't. There just isn't anywhere to put it. We can get wood-burning stoves, and there's some really nice ones for like fairly reasonable prices. But again, there just isn't anywhere to place them. There's nowhere to put it. And I can't just plop one of those outside because that's also, you know, kind of pointless. Create the power of the sun in the air of the house and wrap space around it to keep the radiation at bay.
You know, just simple thing.
Just easy, man. Easy. Anybody could do it.
That reminds me of a Star Trek Next Gen episode where they're trying to... I forget what they're trying to do, but it's the episode where Q is mortal.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to give them advice on what to do, and he's telling Geordi, just create a isolated bubble around the ship that doesn't adhere to the laws of physics and just move out. That's easy. And he's like, we don't have that technology. And he's like, oh, shit. My bad. Didn't realize y'all were primitive. It's like, fuck you, Q. Yeah, I'm sure we can just pull that out of our ass and do it. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
So I know I'm moving really slowly, but you know, at the end of the day, I am very heavily encumbered. Therefore,
Alex, come with me. Alex.
Can't
Alex.
can't exactly run. Yeah, there you
Jones.
If you really break it down, you're going realistic speed for walking.
I mean, like 80 kgs is nothing to, you know, sort of thumb your nose at.
What is that in pounds? I don't think that makes sense. Hold up.
Times 2.2. So it's more than 160, maybe. Ow, cat. Maybe 180. Yeah, 180 pounds.
You're carrying almost me, because I weigh 220.
So what you're saying is you're fat.
No, I'm 6'1" and tons of fun, and I am not fat. I do have a little bit of a punch. Okay.
Tons. It sounds like tons is the right description there.
You know what?
I can't talk. I can't talk.
I'm gonna call all the monolith and tell them exactly where your ass is.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to the monolith right now, so I'm going to where they are.
My boys will be ready. No, I actually have been losing weight. I've been doing this new diet called starving. You may have heard of it. It has instant results. You shed pounds like crazy. No, I ate whole pizza last night, but it was only like, it was a DiGiorno, it wasn't that big.
Thanks. You just started streaming.
I did start streaming.
Please, there's the longest milkshake.
Why is there milkshake missing? You know, I don't understand. Like, everything is computerized. How the fuck do they not get all the order? What's missing? Which milkshake is missing? The Belgian chocolate is missing. Or is one of the espressos missing?
I think one of the espressos is missing. Unless it's in here.
Like, how? You had one fucking job. Like, honestly, you know? People complain about, oh, blah, 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 minimum wage, blah, blah, blah. You have one fucking job. Read a list and make sure that the items in the bag match the list.
Yeah, we have door dashers all the time coming into the store, pick up orders. But the thing is, I think, and I'm not defending them. I'm not. I promise you that.
One Belgium, one
But I
Switzerland.
think it also is kind of reliant on the actual business making sure everything's bagged right too. Because I can't tell you how many times people at my job get that shit wrong.
Make sure all the burgers are this. Yeah. Fucking, like, come on, man.
Right.
You don't really need a skill to read a list and then make sure that everything on that list is there.
Sir, they have a special job for that. It's called quartermaster.
This is the problem with humanity, is that we can't do simple fucking things anymore.
That, or we try to overcomplicate it instead of making it simple. Because, like, the way I pay my rent, I don't give the person envelope full of cash like I have done almost every single other place I've ever lived at. It's
you need to know how to read.
Right.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
I'm planning in 1 or 2 years to install an outside wood furnace connected with a water heat exchanger for radiant floors. Doing it yourself to make it really cheap. I would love. How many? So there should be chips with every burger. One of them is a cheesy fries though. So with Mom and Dad's burgers, there should be 2 regular shoestring fries. With your burger, there should be a regular shoestring fries. With Snoochie's burger, there should be a regular shoestring fries. And then my one is a cheesy fries. I've got a mushroom Swiss like yours, but with beef. So is there one regular chips short?
That's Alex's. That's what chips. This is mine. Yes, this one is yours.
Sorry guys, I just need to sort this out here quickly.
I'll entertain. So yeah, people that order food to bring to your house in this non-traditional sense, you know, like pizza or whatever, it seems like they really don't have the proper skills. Because I worked as a pizza delivery driver.
What are the expenses?
So I'm just getting a burger.
Times, legitly, that I forgot something, like a drink. It's like, okay, and I'm
How do you? Sorry, I'm going to mute myself for a second. 1 second.
All right. I would make it a point though to be like, yes sir, yes ma'am, I am so sorry for that. I will be right back. And I would use the extra gas just to go get them, you know, their drink that they paid like $4.99 for when you go to the grocery store and get it for like $1. I would make it a point to be prompt and bring it to them. And I don't think that service standard is shining nowadays. That and people eat the food, which, I'm sorry, I think I would be fired before it even hit my mouth if I ever tried that. Here's your pizza with 1 slice missing. What? What?
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm sorry, but I mean, like, if your job is fucking read this list, make sure that everything on this list is in front of you and packed into the bags, and you can't even fucking do that, don't ever bitch or moan about what you get paid or how much your money should be raised or whether you can afford, you know, to live on that salary.
Yeah, boy.
Because, I mean, for fuck's sakes, if you can't do like a fucking primary school kid's level of comprehension and reading, all right, then get fucked. And I know it's a hot take, and you know people can disagree with me on this. You're welcome. You're perfectly right, but this is my feelings on this. Okay. As a professional person, as somebody who has to do these kinds of things, you know, reading a task, operating and executing that task on a daily fucking basis, okay, you cannot say to me that, oh no, you know, the work is hard and we make mistakes. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, people make mistakes. I get that. I completely fucking get that. But you got to learn from your fucking mistakes.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You can't keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. If you screwed up an order once, you have to understand why you screwed up that order. And you have to look at how you can better process an order in future. Come up with checks and balances for yourself. You know, there's no point to a mistake if you don't learn from it. Because then you're just wasting everybody's time.
I remember vividly forgetting the extra marinara sauce. And this was like, it was a drive going out to where my mom lived, you know, in Mississippi. It was really close to home, you know. And I forgot one additional marinara sauce. It slipped my mind. I looked at the receipt to make sure I had everything, and I just did not catch that. I drove to the customer's house, and they were like, oh, we're missing a marinara. And I was like, I am so sorry. I will be right back. Marinaras at the time were 50 cents a piece. I drove to the store and back.
Game is running at 5 FPS.
For just 50 cents.
No,
no,
it's not. It's running at 30.
It was serious to me in the sense that, yes, I did fail at my job. I'm going to correct this regardless if it comes out of my pocket.
What the hell is going on here?
You know,
why is it saying that it's not receiving enough data? Like, what the fuck is the problem here? I'm not getting drop frames on Streamlabs. Streamlabs is doing fine. There's no issues there. Twitch is dropping out.
Yeah, I think it's Twitch.
No, so there's problems with YouTube as well. I swear to God, you know, if my mom, if my mom is fucking with my internet connection again, I'm going to fucking turn her internet off.
It looks like it's running good again. Like, look around real quick.
Yeah, game is running fine, and I mean I'm looking at drop frames, and there's always a little bit of drop frames. I mean, my drop frames is under 6.5%. So, and I mean my upload speeds are in the 6,000s. So
yeah, it is getting kind of chippy again. YouTube's fine.
I don't know. Not had the greatest fucking. I think I need to just stop streaming at this time in the afternoon. It looks like it's just not working out at the moment.
Twitch looks like it's doing fine.
Fuck. Who are these guys? Oh, that's exactly what we need right now. I'm gonna take the fucking hit. Because then at least I know anything coming in here needs to take that hit as well. Heal. There we go. Heal. And of course there's fucking 2 of them. Because this game fucking hates you. Heal. Heal. Oh, now there's 3 of them. Okay, there's 3 of them. Fantastic.
That is ridiculous how much bullet they take.
He's still alive, though.
That's bogus, though, man. They should not be able to just sponge that much.
Now, all the ammunition I was carrying for this rifle is now consumed.
Gone. Yeah.
All that fucking ammunition. And there's still some fucking dickhead out here.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's a little late. Hey, it's like you're James Bond.
Yeah.
It's the intro to James. Dun 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 dun.
I'm gonna go outside.
And I mean, these guys are also not pissing off.
Oh, I wonder. They should give you like a melee option to hit certain like entities in place.
Oh, well done.
I wonder if kick a bloodsucker in the balls. I'm sure he's not going to keep hitting you. He might take a distance for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Vector here. At least they're shooting something else right now.
Might give you a way to get out. The light. Overall, this game's been more frustrating than fun.
Oh yes, indeed. The balance is off, and I don't understand how they've done that. I mean, they've had 3 other games, you know, where they worked, the balance worked out very well. And then they bring this game out and it's like, oh no, we're just going to kick you in the teeth from the beginning to the end.
Oh, shots fired! Oh!
Shots fired indeed. Yeah, let's see if I can avoid these. Alright, looks like I've been able to disengage. The other thing is like the durability loss on weapons. I mean, come on, they've got to do something about this because that gun is already like down to 66%.
You know, I think that's what. I don't know if that's a veteran thing or not, but again,
Hey,
this goes into
dude!
artificial difficulty. Oh, yeah, we haven't had any sexy fun time bots
You
yet.
don't see me. Somebody's playing with a mutant.
Twitch is getting a little choppy again. Oh, no, it corrected itself.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's coming in waves. It's like, hey, it's choppy for a bit. Oh, it's okay. Hey, it's choppy for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what that is because I mean, like, as far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with my internet connection.
YouTube seems like it's been solid.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I am out of fucking medkits.
Just walking up in the man's home, checking his lockers out. How wooed.
How do I get up here again? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why we're not driving in with this fucking thing. You know?
Right.
What's the point of having these really
wonder.
cool freaking vehicles?
You know, the signal or whatever spreads throughout the entire zone. Or even worse, makes its way to the mainland.
Tough to wrap your head around. But it make all those other cataclysms look like a walk in the park. And that's precisely why we're here, to make sure that doesn't happen.
Take any questions to my commanding officer.
Who's the commanding officer? I thought he was up top here.
It looked like he was in severe pain when he was saying that.
Yeah.
Ask my senior officer.
Who's the senior officer? Oh, there he is.
Well, well, look who's here. Our junior research assistant. A real sight for sore fucking eyes.
YouTube is messing with you. You don't have ads every minute. No, you should only see ads at the least every half an hour if you don't have YouTube Premium. Right. So what's the plan?
Our main mission is to divert the Monolithians' attention at the checkpoint, allowing for a safe landing. After that, the main forces will join the battle.
Oh my goodness.
Tachenko and his men will take down the sniper in the tower. That will be our signal to start the operation. Any questions?
It's your mustache fade.
Why not just hit them with everything we've got? What should we expect from the
What should we
monolith?
expect from the Monolithians this time?
The usual bullshit. I'd advise you to keep your head down, but they can't fry your brains if you ain't got any.
Right. You just call me stupid.
I want to rip his
I got
mustache
it.
off. I don't think it's
Let's
real.
go.
Yeah, right. Here, you gotta gear up first. They'll let you know when it's time.
I like that. They say you got to gear up first, but there's no stash box for you to interact with. Like, I would have thought that if they're telling you to come here, then there should be one of your stash boxes here for you to actually, you know, gear up with. No, I don't want to.
That's what I'm talking about. Those sons of bitches are about to find out who they're messing with.
I didn't want to risk accidentally swiping this guy with a knife. But I mean, like, there's no ammo supply here. There's no ammo cache. There's no stash box. Like, what exactly are you supposed to gear up with?
Mustaches.
Get some rest. Okay. The mustache is alive.
Oh, fun fact. The Japanese word for bed is dodi.
Dodi.
Like D-O-D-I, dodi.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been your fun fact for the day. But it could also mean like something like spleen or something. They do that a lot.
Come on, man. I'm hitting this guy in the head.
Ultimate paintball.
Ultimate paintball.
Just mobile edition. I wonder if there's an audio mod to make all the voiceovers just say the same thing, and it's, "Sir, we've been trying to reach you for your car's extended warranty." So you just have like a sea of that happening around you. Their kill quote is, "But we have good rates."
Make sure the LZ is ready. Copy that. All squads, prepare for the assault team.
Oh, there goes a helicopter.
Man, this fucking...
What's going on there? What the fuck's going on there, bitch? Django! Copy that, Captain. I'm on it.
Come on, man.
It is hitting it.
Yeah. But this bullshit that you have to hold your breath to get extra accuracy But that's not how you would shoot in real life. You would shoot between heartbeats, between breaths. You don't hold your breath, you breathe out.
Yeah, you breathe out while you shoot.
There we go. That's what I needed. That's what I needed that gun for. But it would have been nice to have.
Wait, you do have a. You have a grenade launcher gun, right?
I do, yeah.
Does that mean it's
That's for later when the shit hits the fan.
I hear all that. It says there's grenades around the front of it.
Quit getting in my fucking way. Did I get you shot from behind?
No.
We'll hold this position until reinforcements arrive.
I need that and that. Come on. Those guys are just fucking teleporting in.
He's making copies of himself, I think. False stuff.
What? Heal, heal, heal. What the hell? Oh, come on, man. What the fuck was that now? Unoptimized fucking bullshit in the middle of a fucking gunfight.
Yeah, they did hit you with the frames, didn't they?
Yeah, because they spiked the fucking GPU. Bullshit, that's what that was, yes. Artificial difficulty bullshit on top of unoptimized fucking lazy coding bullshit. I still don't understand why they went with UE5 and they didn't stick with the original fucking engine.
Probably either convinced it was better or trying to keep up with everyone else in that sense, because a lot of people use this engine. But yeah, they could have just stuck with their own.
Their own engine was a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe they just wanted access to all the assets. That was honest. Possibly save money on not having to pay as much.
Well, no, it's not that. They would have had to have created their own assets for this, and that's half the fucking problem. Is that the assets are not as high quality as they should be.
Yeah.
And they're using DLSS and upscaling, you know, and fake frames to do it for them.
In other words, they caked on the makeup a little bit too much. And they didn't even put the right color palettes. I didn't use the right blush.
It's only a game. Why is it have to be mad?
Because it's a game I really love.
Red Forest is no game. Red Forest is fair. Terrifying.
Ow! I didn't mean to pick that up. How about get in shelter then? Everyone's standing up front. How about what?
But he's like, while I was responding to what the dude said, he was like, "We're gonna hunker down here." I'm like, "Well, get inside somewhere instead of being out in the open." Tactical positioning.
Oh, they got the frames again.
I think it's looking in that direction.
Yeah.
I know. Seems like it's.
You know, what's the point of flying around us with a freaking assault helicopter and not laying down supporting gunfire?
They couldn't afford that in the movie budget. They just had to afford like maybe 2 flyovers. Now they're doing the brain stuff.
You must not be here. Be gone.
Are you gonna heal? Tell her about it.
Mayday. Losing altitude. The instruments. Hand over the controls. Those are my men out there.
Come on, man.
We need evac, quick.
Okay, so I held my position and I waited for reinforcements. Right, retreat from the DUGA. Okay, so this is where this bad boy comes in.
They're attacking your brain.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you make a save?
I've received the report, Skiff. Faust and his doppelgangers? Is it true? Did you witness this firsthand? And why has the colonel gone silent?
Nothing personal said. Lots of others, too. And yes, I saw Faust stumble through my own eyes.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I'll look for any records regarding the incident with Faust in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives. But that alone might not suffice. I'm going to need your assistance. Yes, to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There might be someone there who's heard about a phenomenon like this. We need all the information we can get. I'll reach out to you if I find anything substantial on my end.
So he let loose a psi burst from that, from the DUGA there that turned everyone into zombies.
Oh my god. It's a convention.
Who the fuck is shooting at me? How am I getting shot through the car?
It's magic bullets.
Oh, now I'm getting shot through the corner of the building. Oh, great. They can shoot through buildings, but... Random turtle dove in the distance.
Turtle dove.
Oh, it's a pity that rifle's in such bad condition. Well, eventually they got it right. I am gearing up now.
Right. It's a supervising chopper.
Buckshot. The guy was shooting buckshot at me through a vehicle. Movie budget only allowed 2 flyovers. Johnny, I need reinforcements. Come on, best we can do is a supervising chopper. Fucking funny. Oh no. I mean, arguably, okay, except for like, you know, certain aspects about it, okay, the most powerful assault helicopter attack chopper in the entire fucking world. Hey, Bill and Amanda, thanks for super chat. Right? Arguably the best, most powerful assault helicopter in the entire world, still being used today in frontline action, is the Hind. Okay?
Yeah. Russian.
I mean, yes, the Apache has some things that go for it. But an Apache is not a Hind. Okay? An Apache is, we stand off a bit and we peek over the hill, you know, very timidly. We use our fancy radar on the top and we shoot Hellfire missiles at our targets, and that's it. Hind's like right up in your face. Okay?
It's like you took a bull and a helicopter and combined it.
Who are these guys?
It's a helicopter that melee damages. What?
Gotta resupply.
Nice gun. And then and you're flying this around while we're having a gunfight on the ground. Now, not only does the Hind have the chin-mounted weapon, it has, you know, all the rockets and everything like that, but I mean, obviously the rockets and stuff, missiles and stuff, is not very useful for like a close combat infantry sort of situation. But you know what else the Hind has? Door-mounted gunners. You pop a door open, you mount the PKM, and the Hind flies in circles while you just lay down hurt. At 3,000 to 4,000 rounds a second. Okay, a minute, sorry, not a second. Right? Perfect situation to support an infantry assault. There's no anti-air. The Hind can just hover there and lay down cover fire and absolutely mow everything. Just mow the lawn. But no, they're going to fly around until they fly into some anomaly thing and die. I have to question the ward's tactical use of their equipment. I don't think that they are I don't think that they're really managing this fancy equipment of theirs, you know, these vehicles. I mean, like, you would think, right, doing an infantry assault on a checkpoint like that, you'd have one of these vehicles on this hill and one of these vehicles over there on that hill over there, covering fire over that checkpoint while your infantry assault. And then come in with the helicopters, and now you're doing additional covering fire on the checkpoint from both helicopters. It would just be like once. They would have been completely wiped out. The infantry would have walked in, done a mop-up, and we're good to go. But no. I mean, it's just a game, right?
It's considered a large helicopter gunship.
Yes.
And it can hold 8 passengers in it.
Yeah. The idea behind the Hind was that it was an infantry delivery and support an anti-tank platform. So it would go in with a group of troops that would drop off, okay, and then take off, and it would stay in the area to provide covering fire and anti-tank support.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking solid.
The thing is armored against small arms fire, right? So infantry on the ground shooting at the Hind shouldn't be able to damage it in any significant way. And I think it's even armored up to in some places, especially like the cockpit area, is armored up to 50 cal. Okay, so the cockpit can take rounds from a 50 cal. The other parts of the helicopter not so much, but the cockpit can. So the pilots, you know, can take 50 cal, and you know, and like from 7.62 and down, it's armored. Like 7.62 can do some damage to it in certain places, but nothing that should be catastrophic.
Right.
I mean, the thing is built to be up close and personal with other infantry. Where am I going here? STC Malachites. Right, so up the road and to the left. Well, the good news is, after expending that much ammunition, I'm a little bit lighter. But yeah, I mean, like, that assault was unbelievably botched. Like, I don't know who planned that assault, but that person needs to get shot.
No, just slapped once in the face. They have to live with their shame. Just slap them once and be like, you know what that's for? And then that person walks off. And they just hold the side of their face they got slapped on, and they're just like, oh. They dropped the ball.
Oh, what's with the frames? Really?
Mauled to death by rats in those rooms.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Wooden lag works.
I mean, it wouldn't let me reload the fucking gun, but okay. What the hell's going on?
You're getting unexpected bullet time. Unwanted, unexpected bullet time. I'd just make a save and reload. See if that might fix it.
So I can just get out of this area and then... Like, I don't understand why it would randomly just hammer the GPU like that. We're going to use an assault chopper as a distraction. Yeah. Yeah, the freaking frame rate is tanked. Okay, now let me do a quick save. And load. No. Where's my quick save? Escape. Where's my quick save? Come on. Thank you. Welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R Slideshow. Hey, Maliki.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 moving pictures of Pripyat.
Started to use electronic jamming.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I know that was the problem. To just, but again, you know, I don't understand like why does it do that? Okay, where am I going, by the way? Right, I'm on the right path. I'm so low on medkits. It takes you so long to bandage. You can't feasibly like bandage your way out of a situation in the worst cases.
Just put a bunch of bandages on ahead of time and then go
in. Yeah, right.
Like put on 50 bandages and you're good. You should be able to.
How many seconds per frame do you have? Oh, that's an excellent one. Early on involved in that game. No. It's because I guarantee you, it's because they've used UE5 and they haven't optimized their assets and stuff. What the fuck was that?
Like a changer. There's so many levels in that. There are so many levels in that one frame.
Okay, this is some kind of psi anomaly.
To hell with it, and you pick up another game.
Oh, okay. Now it's just going to crash completely. Awesome!
That was the
awesome. Seriously, the fuck, man.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 bullshit of Chernobyl.
2 years past release date. 2 years past the original planned release date. Okay?
Surprise.
Don't get me wrong. I love the story. I love the environment. But the fucking assets and the fucking, like, reliability of the game. 2 years after they were supposed to originally have released, and this is the shit that's still happening. What is wrong with game devs? Why are they not fucking building these games correctly anymore? Go back to fucking old days, okay? This is why I love fucking retro games. Okay? They knew they had to get that shit right before they released it because you couldn't just download a patch. All the games are sold on disc or on CD or on DVD, you know?
No, I agree.
I am more than
That's
fucking
what you-
happy to go back to buying a fucking DVD out of a game store if I don't have to sit with shit like this.
Yeah. No, it's that's I mean, even look at the older games like say Stalker for instance. They still have people working on that behind the scenes, fans doing this, that, and the other, adding little mods and stuff like that. When people do that, especially with older games, I mean, it's more common with older games, that means that the game was really good. People cared about it. Now, there's some mods for Stalker 2, sure, because the mod community is very much active.
So,
My God.
let me just load into this game, dude, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I turn off the frame gen and DLSS. Okay.
Just taking the makeup off.
So let's go and go to the graphics and let's go to DLSS, none, FSR disabled, okay, and apply. That's what it looks like. This is what it looks like without DLSS and the frame and the optimization and stuff. Look at these textures. Look at this. That.
It's,
I mean, the skybox still looks nice, but I mean, anything else. Look at all the noise in this. All right. Let's take a gun with an actual scope on it. Okay. Look at that noise. Look how bad that looks. Yeah, and it's still running 60% GPU. Is the stream fucking around again?
I think it's delayed real bad. Twitch isn't doing anything at all.
You might just need to refresh Twitch.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, that it's fucking horrible. Yeah. So
Bright sunny day.
DLSS and all that upscaling, it's supposed to enhance what you have. Seen Tetris with better graphics. Yes. DLSS is supposed to enhance what you have. It's not supposed to make up for you being fucking lazy and not optimizing your assets. All right. And this is not just a problem with this game. There's a lot of other games that have come out on UE5 where they're doing the same thing. You wonder why the game specs, oh, you need a 3090 or a 4090 to play this game on recommended. You don't. You don't. If they weren't fucking lazy with their assets and actually made high quality assets, then you wouldn't have to have this. You wouldn't have this problem. But UE5 has allowed them to be lazy. Nanites with improve the lighting to make your assets look better than they are. Frame generation from DLSS and other things, upscaling. That ain't noise, it's fucking heavy metal concert. Yeah, exactly.
That got me, man. Like, God, just straight for the juggler. Oh.
Now,
It probably still won't help keeping them down that low, the graphics.
if it had been like this when they planned to release it 2 years ago, all right, I would have been okay, fine. You know, maybe they still have some issues to work out, but they needed to release the game. And really, we shouldn't be as like accepting. Again, I'm crashing. Every time I get there, it crashes.
Oh, you don't think you've hit one of those, like, bugs, the bad ones?
Ah. Um. We shouldn't be as accepting, but we are. Okay, like we've learned to accept. Like, okay, you know, modern games are a lot more complex, and there's going to be a lot of bugs, and there's going to be some optimization that still needs to be done. We shouldn't be accepting that as consumers, right? As the people that they're making the games for, we shouldn't be as accepting of that. We should be more critical of development studios and say, guys, this is not fucking on. But, you know, we always give the people we love a little bit more leeway than we should. Okay. And let's face it, I mean, everyone has their gaming studio that they cherish, you know, because they've turned out some really good games in the past, and we really love those games. GSG is, you know, I absolutely adore the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series, and I'm more than willing to give them some leeway, but not this much. I am very critical of how they've put out this game, especially with how they've kept putting the release date back. Before they finally released it. And to be this unoptimized 2 years after they said they were originally ready to release. Okay? Because if you think about it, the only reason where the only feasible reason that they had for not releasing at the time that they said they were going to release was the invasion of Ukraine. If the invasion of Ukraine didn't happen, they should have released on time. Now, sure, they had to relocate their offices and all of that. But at the end of the day, they've been demoing this game, all right? They were demoing this game 6 months after the original release date. They were at Gamescons demoing the game. And they did that for a year and a half before they finally released it. They were at every fucking Gamescom demoing the game. How is it still as badly optimized as this? Okay, so every time I move through here, I crash. Maybe I need to go around the other way.
What area is it? I was gonna look some stuff up.
I'm not entirely sure, actually. I don't recognize. I don't recognize this. This might be a new area.
Are you going toward an objective, or are you going...
Yes, I'm going towards that there.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to... A minor
Sorry,
incident.
a minor incident. Okay.
They usually focus on keeping shareholders happy, not the consumer. Yeah. And that touches on something that I also feel quite strongly about, and that is the whole share markets. Sorry, Alex. Alex. No, don't play with that right now, please. Come. You're making a noise here. The whole stock market thing is terrible. Like I have really strong feelings about the whole situation with the stock market. My main problem with it, and I'm not going to go right completely into it, but my main problem with the stock market is that it creates artificial value that doesn't exist, which can, sure, it can help a company, but more often than not, it actually just ends up ruining the companies or ruining good companies and turns them into just another run-of-the-mill corporate shell that doesn't care about its customers. It only cares about its shareholders. And at the end of the day, we all are worse off for the loss of the good company that it used to be. And but that also ends up, that also buys into the whole thing of like, how you always see those like sort of infographics about these 5 car companies control all the vehicles in the world. Yes, that's the only way that happened. The only way that happened was through shares. Having a company having money to buy shares in another company and eventually buying and wrong fucking thing. Can I have a bandage, please? Thank you. Most big studios these days don't hold their experienced workers, so every game they release, they get new cheap staff that only know how to copy paste from the earlier release. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, award-winning game. 6 months after release, they fire everyone in the studio that created that game, and they shut down the studio. And it's just like, what the fuck? Actually, like that is such a terrible bloody trend.
It's evil, really. It's evil. It's not horrible. It's straight up evil.
I mean, I work in the MSP space, right? Managed service provider space for IT on the corporate level. Can you imagine if we did a project for a client, okay, that required some of our highest level engineers, and then straight after delivering that project, we fired those engineers? The IT world would fucking collapse. Okay? The entire IT industry would collapse if that's how you went about doing this.
I think any system would collapse. I mean, look at the medical, look at police, look at fire departments. I mean,
yeah.
If your main goal is to get fired at that job, people are going to be like, nah, that's okay, I'll pass. Like, Probably the worst practice anyone can do is, you know, hey, you did a good job and we really appreciate it. Here's your pink slip and catch you later.
Ow! Bullshit fucking anomaly is that? Fuck's sakes. Imagine you do an operation like a heart transplant or something. And then the hospital fires the doctor and all the fucking nurses after the successful heart transplant. What kind of a fucking way is that to run a business?
A very cool way. A very not fulfilling way. Not a very lengthy way either.
Is it just me, or is game audio massively desynced with the video? Oh, let's have a look at something here.
YouTube seems on point.
There's something going on here because that audio seems to be going through the Discord audio channel instead of the channel that it should be going through. Why is that? Default stream audio is correct.
Twitch is acting funny with me, but not as far as YouTube. Whenever you brought your big machine gun up, I was listening for the sound cues, and it sounded.
No, that's not going through the right. That's not going through the right channel. What the hell is going on here? VB audio virtual cable. Okay, let me just restart
on Twitch side
that. Nope, that's still not coming to the right one. What is going on with my sound?
False alarm. He had McCallie kid did a goof.
No, but there's an actual problem. There is an actual problem. Like I get what you were doing and everything, but oh fuck, I'm gonna have to look at that after the stream. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Hey Sky. Don't mind me, I'm just having a bitch fit about bullshit stuff in the game. So, you know, Normal stream. Okay. Right, so I'm pretty... Oh, there's Patches. I haven't seen Patches in a while. No, Patches is outside. Okay, so let's see what happens when I get closer.
Oh, that would be nice.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit.
Oh, that looks trippy.
It's the only way to be sure.
That looks trippy. You know what that reminds me of? Look at my fucking armor. Oh. You know what this reminds me of? Still there, Eli?
You're not. Yeah, you're not streaming on Discord though.
What? Oh, yeah, of course, because it crashed.
I'm pushing buttons. Things are loading.
Troubleshooting live with Johnny.
Oh, it's pretty.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
The
Dustin Hoffman.
Oh yeah. I was thinking
The Sphere. Yeah, Malachi just got it. No. We don't talk about Event Horizon here. Okay? That's not a topic for discussion.
I was thinking Sphere, but I didn't know if you were actually thinking Sphere. I was thinking maybe it was a droid or something.
Was it Leap Schreider or who was the other guy? There was Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, Samuel L. Jackson, Queen Latifah.
Samuel Jackson.
Who was the other guy? Was it Leap Schreiber?
I'm looking it up.
That looks trippy. Sphere was a bad book and a terrible movie. But I did love the concept. The concept was awesome. Like, you know.
Oh, Sharon Stone. Yeah, Sharon Stone. Peter Coyote.
Lev Schreiber, yeah, there we go.
Lev Schreiber, yeah. Huey Lewis. And the news?
Woo.
Well, there was hardly anything useful in our archives. Just a reference to research on so-called phantoms within a specific range, C radiation. I suggest you speak with Professor Ozersky, the head of Malachite. He's known for his forays into pseudoscience, but he's been studying the zone for a long time. He might have some insights. And Skiff, make sure you don't leave without getting some answers from him.
Which translates to put the boots to him, medium style.
Okay, so
Is
what
this the
does
way to the Walmart?
Malachite? Right. Right, so that's what Malachite's logo looks like.
Okay, so my awesome cheap knockoff Lay's jalapeno chips are like insane good.
Freeze. This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers
Did they
allowed.
open up the site?
Limited access. Special permit required.
Unless you like grab his ball sack or something.
Does this count as a special permit? Here's my permit. I don't have 2,000 credits. Some other time when I was at the DUGA.
Have you heard about what went down at the DUGA? I was there.
Yeah, sure. So you're telling me the Monolithians wiped out all the soldiers at the DUGA, and you somehow got away without a scratch? Bullshit.
I got lucky. That blind preacher there's almost got me.
Faust? I hear he's calling the shots for the whole monolith now. You must have a lucky charm if you ran into him and made it out alive. All right, you're in. After the DUGA, our scientists' jobs will be a walk in the park for you.
It might be actually a good idea. Make some money, get some upgrades.
Oh, I'm definitely going to need some money to do repairs. Back. How much do I have? I've got 6.9. That's never going to be enough. Because that's at 62%. That's at 66%.
This game is horrible when it comes to the money.
It is.
Like, it's you would be about this time in the game, you would have like 50, 60,000, 70,000 on you. And still,
well, I mean, there was a way. They the NPCs would loot armor off the other NPCs, and you can then shoot that NPC in order to get that armor. You can go and sell that armor. You know, and you could make money like that. Where the fuck am I going? 19 meters that way. Okay, but now how?
I remember at one point, you know, you'd have enough gun to sell. You're like, oh, we're good.
It's above us. Yeah, but you can't sell the broken guns. You can only sell the ones that are damaged. And I mean,
sell those too, but it's
the weight,
good.
the weight penalty for carrying guns like that around is just way too much. Here's the guy.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozerski, the director of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
Need information about the Phantoms. Tell me about Malachite. Okay, well, tell me about Malachite first.
Tell me about Malachite.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is the only place where we study the zone as it is. Here, no theory is labeled eccentric, and no field experiment is considered unnecessary. Even the smallest detail may hold the key to comprehending the fundamental patterns of the zone. Admittedly, those snobs at Circa mock our research, call it pseudoscience. But why listen to shallow pricks whose narrow-mindedness obstruct their own quest for truth?
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by Psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older Psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
Psi consciousness? That Rings a bell.
It was a faction of idealistic scientists from Project X. They aspired to cleanse the noosphere of the dark manifestations of human nature, to make the world perfect. However noble their intentions may have been, their execution was rather poor. In June 2006, a decade after the discovery of the noosphere, they tried to establish an unauthorized connection to it. The experiment spiraled out of control, leading to the emergence of the zone. It now serves as a warning about the perils of impulsive scientific endeavors.
Where can I meet the sea consciousness scientists? I need to learn more about their technology.
You're a few years too late. Sea consciousness ceased to exist in 2012 following the demise of all of its members. A stalker who goes by S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to reach the generators after deactivating the Wish Granter. Then he gunned down sea consciousness. Evidently, he didn't take kindly to being used as a guinea pig.
Now that's not quite correct according to the previous games. So the scientists, the main scientists involved, they linked their minds together in a sort of psychic neural net, and when they created the connection to the noosphere, they were all locked into that thing. So those guys, the main guys that formed the core, were actually just like psychically and mentally merged to each other, so they couldn't disconnect from it. The other scientists, like the supporting scientists to that, yes, those guys were around. But I mean, they wanted to use it's not like, according to the stuff that was previously stated, they wanted to use the noosphere to cleanse humanity of its violent nature, not the other way around. Like not to cleanse the noosphere of anything. They wanted to use this psychic dimension to influence peace and harmony over the entire world. But in trying to do so, they caused the zone. They caused a backlash. And it's interesting that we had the conversation about the sphere a little bit earlier, because what was the sphere? The sphere was a test. It was a test of base human nature to see if we were ready to control our subconscious inclination towards violence. And in the movie The Sphere, we fail. We fail initially when we make contact with the sphere far, far, far in the future, and we fail again when the sphere travels back in time inside the ship, and the scientists interact with it.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
Right.
Malachite doesn't have any files on this research, but I know of a place where you might be able to find them. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
2 things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
Wow, yeah, no, it's like, sure. I mean, I'll just go and do that. I mean, like, I'm just some freaking low-level criminal Joe from somewhere in Russia who, you know, had his apartment blown up by a freaking artifact.
Howdy, eggheads.
Now they're telling you
Care
what
to
to
tell me
do.
where Ozerski is?
Young man, I'd like to ask you.
Nah, don't bother. Just get Ozerski for us, all right?
It's locked.
We've got an appointment.
What is so special about this room that it's locked?
Secret documents.
Apparently.
Georgia,
I've been feeling like I'm an idiot, a cheapskate, and a jerk. Do I have a split personality or something? No, young man.
Side mission.
Professor Ozerski says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And in science, order is paramount. That's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay
What
you
is
next
up
time.
with your teeth?
You pay, you get your goods, not the other way around. Is that understood?
Whoa.
Scientist at the counter.
It's unusual to find a scientist behind a counter, rather than in a lab.
What's so unusual about it? I've got a degree in math. That's why Professor Ozerski assigned me to this post. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is like a tumultuous ocean of scientific chaos. But I'm still trying to make a stand against it, even from here. For instance, nobody seems to care that neither Blizzard nor Lefty ever came back from their expeditions.
Please contact security.
By the way, do you think you could assist me with, helping them?
Maybe I can help, but I need to know more.
Some might see me as a soulless bureaucrat, but I genuinely care about missing people.
Is it just me, or does this woman give me AOC vibes?
First, there's Blizzard.
Like the way that she
He's been
talks.
part of our team for a long time. He went to collect bone samples from bloodsucker victims, and
This
we
lady
haven't
seems
heard from
rather
him
bitchy.
since. I'm concerned. Second, Lefty and his group went to take C radiation measurements.
So like the way her eyebrows are and
They were in trouble.
the way she's
And
talking.
then they went dark.
I was thinking the way she was just talking at you, because it's like, hey, I don't give discounts. Do this for me.
No, I'm talking more about like the facial expressions, the arching of the eyebrows, like the sort of like the way she leans her head back when she talks to you, like she's looking down her nose at you, kind of thing.
Stubborn.
Yeah.
Where exactly was Lefty headed?
The Yantar area. We had an urgent need to measure the C radiation there so we could try to understand it. Some individuals, such as Professor Ozerski, believe that Lefty's group can handle it on their own. But what if they can't? Especially given that I'm the one who sent them to take those measurements. If you find them, but they're already beyond help, try to retrieve the C radiation data. It's of the utmost importance.
Please contact security.
Fine. I'll do my best.
Excellent. I have forwarded the coordinates to your PDA. I'll be waiting for the good news. Or, well, any news at all.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Hello. Looking for some equipment, are you?
You're just like, cool story, bro.
Here's
And then
what we've got.
pop a cold one open.
Okay.
Give me a discount for trying to rescue your fucking.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Holemaker L. Boost your weapon's close range killing power with this underbarrel shotgun designed to be easily mounted on a GP337, an M701, and a carrot. So you attach a shotgun to your sniper rifle.
Yep. No, sir. You attach a grenade launcher to your
Rhino.
Wait, you got best of both. You attach a shotgun.
No. Rhino does not use 9x39. It uses a freaking 50 cal round.
You got
The
a grenade
hell?
launcher and a 50.
Ozark. Guardian of Freedom suits. Ecologist suits. After the military rejected the PSZ-12 in favor of the Beryl, a large batch of these armored suits written off and sold as surplus inventory in the end. Almost all of the bullets were bought by Freedom. SP100 Discovery.
Remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
you can modify the Rhino to fire shotgun shells.
To fire shotgun shells. Oh, nice. Okay, so apparently one of the modifications you can do to the Rhino is that it fires shotgun shells. A PSB. Okay, so she's got some basic stuff here. Nothing I want to sell too much, but I will get rid of that shotgun shells because I don't need it right now. Yeah, okay.
I've been in the zone for a long time now, and I'm still
Okay.
afraid of the emissions.
Where is the mechanic? Here we go.
When I left garbage, I was tech lags. So if you need something, no rush, I'll do it.
Okay, let's have a look. Might be a stupid question, but is this game similar to 7 Days? No, it's not anywhere near 7 Days. 14,000 to repair the armor. New? Tactical foregrip. Counterweight. Anatomical adjustment, rubber coating. What else is there? Protective spray for return mechanism. Wear and tear, weight reduction. What are these ones here? Spread decrease, recoil decrease, aiming speed, recoil, weight reduction, wear and tear, armor piercing power and recoil, aiming speed, weight reduction, moving while aiming, and recoil decrease. 3K to repair this, 3K to repair that.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
Okay, that's not. That's at 67%. That's at 62%. So that doesn't show as damaged yet, but I mean, just a little bit more and it will. So.
More work? No rush,
More
I'll do
work?
it nice and slow.
Okay, so I'm going to repair that, and I'll repair that, and I've got no more money left.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
And now you're broke.
Apparently I'm out of food as well. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, jeez. So it's going to take 8,000 for one can.
Welcome. Take it easy on the drinks. How may I help you? It's up.
I'd find that speaker and shoot it.
I'll see you again.
You guys are hysterical. Okay, I got one too. The veteran stuff.
Oh, there's a stash box here. I just saw that.
Stashy stash.
Yeah, I just saw that. Okay, well, it's not in there. Went and bought the sausages for no reason. Okay, so I can put that away now. Along with that. Put that away. Let me put that over there and that over there. Take some of this ammo.
Do we have 3 belt slots on that armor?
Yeah. I haven't.
Really?
Dude, the amount of money required. 22 or 27,000 to do additional slots.
Oh, you have to buy the slots?
Yeah.
What?
To unlock the additional slots.
That's no. I thought that was just armor dependent.
No.
In the first one, it was.
No, I know that.
I actually had a Freedom armor stashed away because it was really good and it had like 4 slots on it, and I was like,
yeah,
you're staying here for a second. I'll continue using what I've got. Of course, artifacts were like everywhere. Like,
yeah.
The walk from the beginning of Agrabah to the structure,
Mm.
got like 5.
Visiting the bar during work hours is strongly discouraged.
Okay.
I think it was like 3 fireballs and 2 of the ones that would make you run faster at night. Like, you run 7% faster at night.
All right. I am going to call it there because I think I'm starting to feel the effects of the headache medication that I took. And yeah, so we'll go into the next chapter next week. Find the entrance to the Mirror VPC and also the side quests. Go and have a look at that next week. But for now, I think I need to have something to eat, and then I don't want to keep going in case I start.
Note that S.T.A.L.K.E.R does not provide funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
Could you shut up, please, lady? Yeah, so we'll pick us up next week. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream a little bit longer next week on this.
Freaking noob.
And yeah, so I'll see how I feel later. I want to do some more streaming on Elite Dangerous. I've done a lot of like sort of background work on figuring out the game, so I'll see. Maybe keep an eye out. Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. I might stream again a little bit later tonight. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Sunday night for MechWarrior. Thanks for listening to all my ranting. Thanks for the $10, Bill and Amanda. And yeah, I mean, I hope you guys like that I'm passionate about the game and that I try to hold the game to a high standard. So yeah. All right. So thanks very much again for watching, and I'll see